Welcome back, everybody. This is Tyrant Deref with another episode of Dungeon Siege 2 Half Giants Only. So, last episode, we finally killed the Vikash Priest. We defeated one of the Act 2 bosses. We did a bunch of grocery shopping with a bunch of spirits. And then we also solved a murder. We then killed the murderer. We also got some pretty good axes, I want to say. But now we're going to continue forward in the Garden of the Ancients. So for the garden, there, like I said on the last episode, there is a chance that we'll run into some Azunai champion archers. And these archers are way too high of a level for us. At a whopping level 45. To our meager level 30. Oh, nice. We now have the treasure seeker recipe, even though I already made the treasure seeker. That's pretty good, I guess. Alright. Let's go in here. Let's hopefully not see the hero archer. As I said, if we see a hero archer, we will this will be the only time where I will say I will use the Doctor Life cheat code, but we will forfeit all EXP for using it, the EXP in the area, unless we can avoid it. If there's a way we can avoid the archer and not aggro it, then I won't use it. But if there's no way to get around it, we will have to use that. But again, I will forfeit all EXP of that area. I will not forgo the loot, but I will also not attack any enemies. See, there is, in fact, a hero. Okay. Um, hmm. This actually is a really good place to get a bunch of loot. So what we're going to do is I'm going to see if I can't bait the other enemies around it. Oh, he's going on the and I think no, he did not notice us. All right, so that is the biggest issue with this. I don't know if it was a bug or if it's intentional, but when the Broken World expansion was made, uh, that thing was the archers all of a sudden got a big ol' boost. I forgot that wasn't even up. There we go. Okay, where is this hero archer? He's all the way over there. Mm. So, I think I can kill everything or that is close by him with ease. But we definitely don't want to aggro the archer. Because the moment that we aggro the archer, we have no choice but to use Dr. Life to get past that. And unfortunately, he did spawn in the main room. And not one of these side rooms. And it looks like he... No, he did not notice us. Oh my gosh. This is heart-wrenching. Because he will just 1 to 2 shot us. Maybe 3 or 4 shot. So we have to kind of just sneak around him. That doesn't sound good. Okay. He still has yet to notice us. Alright, but we do need to get the mask that is over there. Now, the question is, how do we get the mask? With him guarding it, without him noticing us. Hmm. Oh. No, 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 no. Please. Darn, he noticed us. Oh, wait. Wait a minute. He went back. Hold up. Okay. He went over there. We might be able to sneak past to... Never mind. Ow. Okay. Well, it was fun trying to do it without grabbing his attention, but he did hit us, so we're gonna have to grab that. And run. We're not allowed to do anything else to in this room. Is that thing gonna follow us all the way out? I hope not. Alright. Because that was one of the mandatory masks that we did need to get. Uh, I always grab the masks well before talking to Revenant Ravan. I think that's what his name is. Alright, just gonna go this way. Ignore those. We will go in here. Yes. Mm. It really sucks that there was a hero archer over there. Uh, it has me worried that there might be one by the elevator out of the tombs. Okay. Hopefully there's no archer in here. There was one time when I got majorly unlucky and every one of these had a archer in it, and I was just very mad about that. All right, somehow we got a double. Sartan, please. There we go. All right, let's grab all this loot. Oh, there's one more. All right, room is cleared. Oh, oof. Keep on forgetting that those things. Oh, I didn't mean to click that. Get that back up. Hoping there's no archer in here. Okay. All right, nothing else in here. Let's continue forward. Uh, okay, wait. That's a regular soldier hero. Okay. Ooh, lucky. All right, let's kill this guy. Just kill off his minions. All right. Hands of Flame recipe. Okay. And we can't really do anything to that, so we will go. I'm very glad there was no hero archer or archer hero, however you want to say it. He's running low on health potions. Thought I took off mana. Oh, whoops, we're on the second page. Said the first. We will continue forward. So Ravon will be asking us to find three of these champion death masks, but there is actually four of them. One of them being him. as he doesn't know he is dead. All right. Another point into smite. Making it that we have a 22% chance on each hit to stun an enemy. Now, this is really good because that means we have a really good chance of just hard focusing the big damage dealer and being able to stun them a lot. Combine that with the alacrity that we'll later on pick up, and we should have a way to stun enemies pretty consistently. Because what alacrity does is it increases our attack speed. So with that in mind, we can, if we have a fast enough attack speed, constantly hit the enemy to the point where they can't attack back. Which alacrity will also uh, offset the slow attack speed of our two-handed weapons. Now, it won't be the fastest as we can get it, but it will be a lot faster, so we will be more consistent with keeping them stunned. Oh. Okay, that's just a soldier hero. We take those. Oh, wait, actually, take care of all of these guys first. We don't want them bothering us. No, no, don't run and drag in more. We kind of want to keep him contained up in here. So when the mysterious creature potentially shows up, it will be in an area where we can control where it's going to move. And of course, he doesn't show up when I want him to. I'm gonna put a point into toughness for him. Oh, hello, broadsword. You can actually be fed to flare. There's actually not much we can feed a flare right now. How many of these health potions have I been picked up? Let's give these to Sartan. There you go, Mr. Sartan. Now you're a bit restocked. All right, we're gonna go through the left. Yep. We're gonna activate this. Which then we're gonna go back, go to the other side. Actually, let's do the middle one. All right, now we're gonna go through here. Okay, just a bunch of these. That's actually doable in this area. All right, follow me. All right, we got a bunch of lure tusks. And we have two more lure tusks. Lure tusk. My bad. I kept on saying tusk. All right, so there's nothing more that we can do over here because that was a nature mage door and we are melee. We're already back up to 23,000, which is pretty good. Pretty good indeed. And we're just gonna kill these. There it is. I was looking for my Dr. Pepper. All right. Let's continue forward. Another broadsword. Flare, we're getting lucky and grabbing some stuff for you. That ring's useless. And we'll put that to flare. We're actually not getting that lucky with the finding of items, which is pretty surprising since we have so much magic item find. But that is fine, as I do plan on crafting some better rings for that. Because later on, we can start uh, finding prismatic baubles, which give the, I want to say, one of the most magic item finds. All right, focus on the Varfs. All right. And this is the last of the tombs that we need to hit up. So it's actually, we won't make this too quick. I was like, short sword, which unique short swords do I know? And I was like, oh wait, isn't there that one that gives you magic item find? That's pretty hilarious. That's the one that we find. It goes so well with our shield hyper gives us magic item find. Now, if only we can find the boots to the Night Shadows set, because the boots would be really good. Either that or the gloves. Either way, we will get more magic item find. But the boots have a natural magic item find to them, and they have pretty good defense. All right, let's see. Okay, there is no heroes in here, which is a good sign. All right, pick that up. Nothing in there. See what we got in here. A bunch of these flies. Oh, and we have found a mage. As I always say, kill the mage first. Especially since in the undead Azunite, mages can bring back the other undead Azunite. So we want to kill them first. So funny enough, because how close this one is to the next area, you can see the enemies for the next leg of our journey. We can see their health bars, which we can only see their health bars because we also have uh the health bars showing for everybody. Because normally when you're going through, it looks like this. There's no health bar or mana bar being showed up. You wouldn't be able to see enemies' health bars unless you're hovering over them. But I like having this up because you can tell, like, oh, that enemy respawned. Uh, I'm at that point where I'm debating about just skipping over enemies that are just green. But I do know that for Sartan, these are not green, which means that he will be catching up in levels. He's already. Oh, wow. He's actually almost to our level, anyways, which is good. He's level 30 while we're 31. So we could fight everything here, and he'll probably get that last bit of EXP that he needs. I'm going to go out of my way to go after the Kurgan. Don't run. Thank you. Go over here. We're going to ignore that area because for now, because we don't need to go into that until we get the start doing Amren's quest. which again we won't be doing until we get to the last act. I don't need to kill everything around here, so I'm gonna try not to do that. We definitely do need some better ways to boost our damage. Some better weapons would be good. We're about the same height, my guy. you know, I don't often get to see Sartan's conversations, so it's very rude that you interrupt me. We might actually sell that. Maybe. Okay. Well, of course. Well, I mean, nobody told me. I'm on my way to save a princess. How about you? Why not? Let me pass. Clearly stronger than you. I've never heard of you before. Zerimoff has been gone for 1,000 years. What messenger? What rituals? Mm. Like all the masks we got. Well, I guess I could go get the masks for you, even if I already have them. Sure. But will you then let me pass? Perfect. I love this part so much. What do you mean? What happened to your hands? Yeah. Oh, peak, peak voice acting. Yeah. What happened, Vud? Why didn't you just run? And what was that? Hmm. I guess I could take care of him. Well, if you're an Azunite, I'm also an Azunite. Okay, then I'll just destroy it, and then you're free. Alright. Hmm. Uh, nah, we'll kill this one thing, and then we'll move forward. I don't really need everything from here. There is a chance that we'll again run into another archer hero. Uh, Again, if we do, we use the Dark to Life to get past him if we have to. If we don't have to use it to get past it, then we won't. I know there is two possible areas where it can spawn in this dungeon, which I'm hoping does not happen. I'm really hoping it doesn't. All right. This whole entire dungeon has a bunch of hazards that we're gonna have to get through. We're gonna go down here, grab the chest, and break some urns. There's a few more urns. All right. Let's go clear this out. Oh gosh, there's just so many of them right here. Okay. That one chose to abandon his friends. Not much of an Aginite, if I say so. Alright, so we're gonna go this way up through here because there is a spirit for the spirits of Arana quest line that is up through this way. Alright, let's clear these guys out. Jeez, we found another rare talisman. If we keep on finding all these rare items, I might as well keep everybody on the brutal strike just in case the mysterious creature shows up. That isn't better. We'll actually no, we won't feed that to to Flare. Actually, if I remember correctly, there are oh no breakables. I remembered wrong. All right, this is just a bunch of these Grange flies. I think all his friends died because of the ice falling. Oh my gosh. Please stop bringing more enemies. Alright. Grab that. Back over here. Let's go this way. Stop running. Alright. So these enemies are actually have a lot more bulk to them. Oh, except to Flair's hoof. Apparently Flair is just a baller like that. Who knew? Alright, there's a bunch more Grange flies. Stop running. At least be like Patches and grovel for your life, as I then slay you anyways. No, don't. You know what? Fine. Go ahead and run. Alright. No, you're not running. Get back over here. Wish they weren't so prone to running away. I'm gonna clear this area out so we can talk to the ghost in peace. Oh, there's a resurrect spell that is pretty much useless to us. I'm gonna go up this way, aggro these guys out. All right. Definitely the increased to our stun chance is really helping us. And look at that. Sartan is actually getting pretty close to leveling up. I feel like just a few more enemies and he should level up. There won't be too many spirits coming up, so we don't really need to copy paste it. Hello there. Well, why'd you let them see you? All right, go find your rest, your eternal rest. So we found a pretty decent amount of items. Let's just put all this onto flare. There we go. That looks better. Let's move forward. Going to ignore all of that up there. not a magical item, which kind of sucks. All right, we need another point into toughness. Once we get that last point, we can then start putting more into smite with him as well. Pretty much Sartan is just a carbon copy of me. The only difference is I have more skill points than him because of prior quests, which I don't mind because getting said quests did help us a lot. Right, there's oh my gosh, I saw the yellow circle and I got worried for a second. I was like, no, don't make it that that was an archer. And it isn't. We are lucky. All right, let's drag these guys out so we can kill these. Alright. Oh, now the champion is blue, which is good. And I was ready for no reason. Alright. And he finally has his whirling strike, which next up will require this to be 10 and this to being 6. And then after that, he will require critical strike, fortitude, and reinforced armor all being at level 12. Which is perfectly fine because that means he has a better chance of doing critical hits, which are his main source of damage because of him being a tank. With uh him also because they reinforced armor, he'll be taking even less damage, which means we now have a way to fully clear enemies pretty quickly. Because now we have 4 AoE attacks, well, ability powers. So that should help us out greatly with dealing with them. Let's just move all that loot to flare. Uh, no, let's just drop these and then pick them up as flare so it fills out this. So now that's fully filled out and we are now working on this. All right. Now this part is a very dangerous part that we're coming up to. Sartan. Sartan. uh, Sartan's a great character. Let's see. No, there's no enemies over there. So we're actually kind of lucky we don't really have to deal with these too much. We got hit still. Now, if I remember correctly, I think it's this. It's one of the two. Actually, there's like three different combinations it could be. Okay, so this one must be life. This one must be sight. This one blindness. This one death. I got no reverse order, didn't I? I always do that to myself. I never fully remember this combination. I'll remember for next time. Death, blindness, sight, life. Alright, let's continue forward. I see a mage. Let's kill the mage. What did he curse us with? Oh, power recharge rate minus 50%. Uh, I actually don't mind that as much as some of the other things that they do. Because again, they could curse us with blindness. Oh, there's another one. Ignore everything, kill this. I'm not kill him. Thank you. Alright, then we're gonna pull them back from all of those. This part of the game is gonna be a bit rough because there's a bunch of these hazards all around. Lofar can easily tank them, but the rest of us aren't so lucky. We're just killing these just for the loot, as well as the fact that they're still blue for Sartan. So we still want to do this for the EXP. Once Sartan fully catches up in levels, we will completely ignore green enemies pretty much. There's a mage here. Kill the mage. Definitely do not want to be caught in the middle of that. So here's a part that would have been perfect for having Flare with her Eminence. Because there's a bunch of these little nooks and crannies with a bunch of these sarcophagus. And it would just be great just to go into the alcove and they all open up versus us having to manually open it. Alright. Now here's the thing for Latiso. There he is. Latiso Valich. His room has a bunch of chests in it. And he has a really high chance of dropping stuff. And we did not actually get any of our abilities back. So hoping for a bone minion into mysterious creature. If wow, that would have been perfect it for a nature mage run. Okay, so we did get lucky. We didn't get the mysterious creature to show up. And I'm saying this is a lucky that we didn't get him show up because the only way that I know how to consistently get him down and kill him is with having all of our powers up. And we have to hit them all at the same time in one go with the hardest hitting powers that we have. So that will be all the brutal strikes. As brutal strike does pretty over nearly 4,000% of our damage. And if we were to, I think it, if we were to boost either critical strike or deadly strike, it would boost this as well. Wait, this is 3,000. It also does go up with our level, it seems. That actually is something I did not know. So we'll just get to the point where a brutal strike will just straight up destroy the an enemy well the mysterious creature. Now we're gonna head back to town so that way we can take the waypoint back to Champion Ravan. It was Guardian of Ancient South. Now we can turn in his quest. Farewell, Champion Ravan. Okay. He gave us two unique items this time around. As well as this Bycast X that we don't care about. Uh, oh, he gave us Storm Dancers. That's pretty meh. So we did get Ravan's Fist, which is really good. We're going to swap out this ring for it because this gives us plus 10 to strength, plus 10 to maximum damage, plus 12 to armor. As for this ring, it is going to go to Sartan. Gonna get rid of. Wait, which one has the? Get rid of this one. Does lower his defense, but resistances are more important, especially fire res, which we really need to pump up. Oof. Okay, I have the highest fire res. Okay, that's fine. All right, we're gonna go back to town. We're going to sell the stuff that we have on us. Hopefully, we can find some better gear as well. We have 35,000 gold to our name. Actually, we'll check with this person. No, uh, rainbow trinkets, but that's fine. because we have so much money, we might as well sell that, feed that to Flare, as well as this and this. There we go. And with that, we're at 53,000 gold. That is really good. Uh, I don't think we even have any rings here that we want. So that's fine. That's I know there are books that we can get that can increase our magic item find, but those tend to require a high amount in either nature magic or combat magic, which again we don't have on us. And I could have made Lofar go into combat magic, but I don't think that's going to be needed at all. Let's see. Any better weapon than we have? We have a weapon that does 34 to 56. No, you do not. Oh, he does have the next tier of armor. Uh, we are going to take this for ourselves, maybe most. Yeah, we are. And then we'll give this one to Sartan. There we go. And there are gloves, 21 defense, 19. How's mine looking? 19. And how's your looking? 22. So the gloves ain't too bad. No. We're pretty much at that point where we're not really finding much to upgrade into over in Act 2, which means we're going to be starting to have a bit of an issue, but it should be fine. Gonna put this in here because if we find the boots for this armor set, we can put on the boots. The boots naturally have a magic item find, and then combine that with the magic item find you get when you have two of the set items. It will be really good. And then we can go into some other places to try to get the mysterious creature to show up. Anyways, for now, we're going to move forward. Mm. Okay. Flare is pretty tanky for herself as well. Flare has way more bulk than Lofar. And Flare does more damage. So Flare is a really good tank all around. Uh, we do more damage than Flare, but we still want Lofar to be one of our tanks. Even though Miss Flare is the better tank of ours, it is better to have two tanks rather than one in this instance. Plus, on top of that, Flare carries all of our loot most of the time. So it is good to have our uh pretty much our own personal treasure chest to not die on us every time. Because that was one thing that was very annoying back in Dungeon Siege 1 was that we did have the donkeys up in that one, but they would not contribute to the fight besides the one that you get in Legends of Arana. And that one, even then, didn't really do too much. So I'm really glad that they made the pets a lot better in Dungeon Siege 2. As every pet has an eminence, which makes them really valuable. For normal teams, I will say, besides for these type of challenges that we're doing, that the what's it? The ice elemental and the light naiad are a really great combo. Oh, that's a mage hero. Nice. Once we are at the end of the game and we're like in our 40s, I do plan to come back and bully all the archers for what they have done to us. Now, we are also getting very close to one of the times the archer hero will show up. So we are going to have to be ready to either A, try to run past it, or B, if there is no way to run past it, we go into. Ooh, oh boy, that's a lot of enemies. Come here. Let me hit you. Oh, that was anticlimactic. Alright, don't run or anything, please. I don't want you to run. There we go. Stunned him. Rampage is pretty good. Alright, now we have this nightmare zone, and my best strategy for it is to actually be on the outer edge of it, because you're less likely to get hit. Alright, we're gonna go to this bridge and have all the enemies come here. I'll try to. We're going to kill the mage. Alright. I could go and clear that area, which I probably should for more loot. But this is one of the locations where a hero archer can spawn. And I think we got lucky. We kind of want them to stay in this little area. Come to us. Because the traps do the hazards do be helping. All right, so this is kind of a relatively safe area. All right, we're gonna go into rampage and clear them out as fast as we can. All right. Now there are more enemies up there, so we're gonna go over this way to get more loot. I think we are in the clear and no archer hero spawned over here, which means that he's probably going to spawn on the elevator. Which, if that's the case, that's going to suck big time. There's also a chance that it doesn't spawn on the near the elevator, which will be perfect if that is the case. But we don't know. Trips, wrong button. All right, that one's broken. All right. So there's a big chance that the archer hero is at the elevator. There's a really big chance. Which, if that's the case, there is zero chance of us slipping past him. If that's the case. All right, we are on another boss fight. All right. So for this boss fight, we have he has summoned some giant Azionite. Oh, do you want to try to keep an eye on where we are? Because that does damage his own minions. He's ouch, rude. Some of these things have like ridiculous amount of defense. And whenever he pushes us back, it will completely give us a bunch of curses. But they don't last long. Bro, stop running. Eh, He doesn't re-summon the Agionites at all, which is good. But he does do a lot of elemental damage, which does get annoying. Jeez. Please stop targeting Sartan. He can't take much. Do you want to avoid that? We do kind of want to avoid taking as much damage as possible. Uh, because again, we are going to run low on potions. Come back here. Stop running. Take your lumps. Oh gosh, he's summoning this. So that's something that we need to take care immediately anytime he summons it. It deals massive amount of damage to us. Come on, he's nearly dead. There you go. That's one of Valdus's 4 dark wizards down. And we do get a set item and a unique. Really? Again, we get the Olamark's gloves. I am tired of seeing Olamark's gloves. Alright, so we're gonna send Sartan home real quick. So that way we can get Eva's equipment. You couldn't handle them at all. They had you up in the air where you couldn't do anything. First of all, I don't think there was any way that you could bide your time because the Dark Wizards are literally fueled by their own torment. So, not getting any sleep is a torment. So, they could have been at this for months straight. Uh-huh. Like the Aegis. Yep. It was definitely why I was sent over here, not just to help you. Oh yeah, no, the caravan's completely destroyed. I have the Aegis with me. Or Alright. So what you're telling me is that only do we have mansions underground, we now have entire castles underground. Hmm. Sure. Sure you will. Wait, did I just say plus 12 to strength? That does. Uh, and we will give these to Flare to eat. And you can go on your merry way. Flare, eat her swords. Now, I know these these gloves actually have the same amount of stats as mine. Cool. Alright. The rest can actually just go to Flare. This can go to Lofar, as we can then... We would normally give that to Lofar too, but we'll give that to... Actually, we'll give it to Sartan. So we're gonna go... Oh, right, we can't use a teleporter up in this room. We're gonna go backwards to go and use the portal because I want to re-grab Sartan. As we also now have really good gloves. This way. That plus 12 to strength is pretty good. And actually, we'll give this actually to Sartan. So I do believe that is now everybody from the base game. So we can no longer recruit. There won't be anybody else to recruit. We definitely want to get Sartan these gloves and this. So that way, Sartan has a bit more defense. And because this will give him more fire res. And if you're wondering why we want fire resistance on him, there is going to be a boss fight that's going to be upcoming very soon that revolves around a dragon. And said dragon does a lot of fire damage. So we are going to go actually also pick up some more potions since we are actually running low. Actually, wait, are we? Yeah, we are running low on potions. So let's go sell these to this person. Oh, there's a rainbow trinket. We will buy that graciously. And we're gonna sell the rest of this junk. Alright, let's go shopping for health potions. Gonna use this to refill that one. We're at that point where we are no longer going to be broke at all. Which is really good. I'm gonna go check to see if there's actually any better gear for us. Because this does help us out by a good margin. It gives us plus 12 to strength, which does drastically boost our damage. But if we find something that's just straight up better, that would be good. Your dark is 21 to 48. None of these are better than that yet. I do know that once we hit Act 3, we will be where we want to be. All right. And now for the moment of truth. Do we get unlucky and have the archer hero here? Okay, she is, and we're gonna get attacked. No, we did. All right. Oh my gosh, we are very lucky. There is no archer hero. That was one of my biggest concerns because if we had an archer hero here, we would have had to elevator. He will be able to hit us. Now, I do believe there are some other chances of him spawning in other places, but those other places I'm not as concerned with because we did just take care of the biggest major concern. Now, there is a bunch of chests around here, which is going to be getting us hopefully some loot. Please don't be empty. Don't be afraid to give me items. I was hoping something better than a mana potion. Okay, there we go. There's something that's better. Alright, let's take care of this guy. Oh, oh boy, Sartan, please don't die. Mm. Or, Flare can just one-shot everything. I mean, that's pretty good. Whoa. Oh, Flare didn't one-shot everything. There was one alive. Mm. Alright, there's not much we need to worry about for now. Actually, now that I'm thinking about it, there is a chance that the archer could spawn in any of these rooms. Just gotta get lucky. All right. So we are finally through the Garden of the Asianites. As now we have to fight the upgraded Grange Flies, and now we have armored Lurtisks. And then we will have the higher tier of the Vars. There's an enemy over here. It is a range fly. And we have snow varfs that are yellow. That is good to see. I was actually starting to wonder if we'll ever see yellow again. But I mean, we did also skip out on a bunch of EXP earlier, which I don't mind. All right. So grab all this, put it on flare. All right. I think this is a good stopping point. We're at the next waypoint. So in the next episode, we will continue forward to Snowbrook Haven to go and rescue it. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Ring that bell for the notifications. I stream daily, and I will see you guys in the next episode.